Okay, just heading back towards Kitchener actually at this point at 4,000 feet, heading more or less east. And just a quick orientation to the VOR navigation system that's used. We've got 2 VOR instruments here and 2 radio stacks to operate them. How that works is there's a radio transmitter at the Kitchener Airport and other radio transmitters, VOR transmitters, around the province and around the country, each with its own frequency. The frequency for the Kitchener VOR is 115, so our nav radio is tuned to 115. And what you do is you just turn this knob, once you're set on that frequency, turn this knob until this center vertical line centers in the instrument. So just keep turning the wheel until the line starts to come alive, become active. Starting to move there. And once that line centers and stays centered, back just a touch, the heading that it shows is the heading you need to fly towards that radio beacon. So it's approximately 135 degrees. Let me check my GPS. It says 133 degrees. So pretty close. And the trick, of course, is then to continue to fly that heading and keep that needle centered vertically in the instrument. And if the needle deviates left or right from center, then you just need to turn appropriately to keep the line centered in order to track towards that radio beacon. Most planes have 1 VOR. When you have 2 VORs, what you can do is tune 2 different, well, first of all, it can be a backup in case the first one breaks, because they're independent of each other. But normally we'd use it as a means of finding your location on a map. You would tune the VORs to 2 different VORs, and then center them both, and then find where those lines intersect on your map to find out your position. It can be a very tedious and cumbersome way of finding your position, and that's why most people use a GPS. So much easier. But you do need to know how to use these things, just in case, of course, GPS doesn't work. And even the VORs can stop working, so your basic map reading, you always got a map with you all the time, just in case. But GPS sure does make it a lot easier and a lot quicker. Alright, that is a quick overview of the VOR instrument.